Hi, my name's Nigel Turver. I thought I'd do you a little video diary of my experience of having a gastric sleeve. I'm 47 years old. It's now February, it's the 11th of February 2014 today. And it is today that I'm going in for my gastric sleeve with the Dr. Ackroyd at Sheffield. They put 5 incisions and they're going to cut away 80% of my stomach. And the reason for this is simply because I've struggled all my life with weight. I've dieted, I've tried different, all sorts, every diet possibly mentionable, obviously. I'm sure everybody who's big knows exactly what I'm talking about. We do diets and we actually think we've got it so... the best I've done is when I hit 30 stone at one point, I lost 10 stone and thought, this is it, I've got a new life. Felt as though I've got a new life. Within a couple of months of hitting 20 stone, I thought I've succeeded. It all goes back on. It didn't quite all go back on. I got to about 28 stone, felt I was getting back to the same problems again of, you know, just can't do anything basically and don't want to do anything. So anyway, the story is for me, I did go to see about a gastric band and then decided, oh no, sorry, a band or a sleeve, and I decided, no, I don't really want the operation, you know, be strong, do it yourself, don't miss a week. And it's actually, I've got a 23-year-old son, James, who actually weighs about, I think he's about 22 stone, and he's come and asked, Dad, can you lend me the money to have a gastric sleeve? And I think, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit jealous of him, thinking, oh, he's doing something what I would love to do, and it's hats off to him, even though he's only 23 years old. I thought, well done to you, because otherwise you're going to have a lifetime of dieting like I've had. Anyway, as I said, he starts, when you're a gastric band, you have to go on 10 days of no eating at all. I keep saying gastric band, and I'm having a gastric sleeve. Right, for 10 days, all you can do is drink semi-skim milk and plain yoghurt, nothing else for 10 days. Now, I've obviously finished today. I'm feeling quite good because it's ridiculous. When I first started this, I weighed, what did I weigh, Manny?
27 stone 2 pounds.
27 stone 2 pound. What is in pounds that?
381.
I weighed 381 pounds. Let's do it in pounds rather than stones. I weighed 381 pound. I'm going into, as I said, for the operations today, and I weighed 359. So I've actually lost 22 pound, which is, you know, in 10 days. But I've done it to the book. I've heard odd people say they cheat. I've not had a current. All I've done is drink milk and had yogurt. I know my son, he's really worried about going on, thinking, how do you do it? How do you not eat? But weirdly enough, and you know, this is me, I am a greedy person. I am a very greedy person. I love food. Nothing comes before food. So you know, but I've had 10 days of just milk, and I've seen food and thought, yeah, nice, but I've not been starving. I've not been. It's been really weird. I can't explain how the milk and yogurt satisfies you, because, you know, and water as well, and you need the water. That's another important thing. Obviously, before going on this 10 days of yogurt, I used to go to the toilet 3 times a day, and it just often blew out my arse, so to speak. And that's what happened. Now, I'll be honest with you, the only negative to this is I go to the toilet and I think, well, now I realise when people have this constipation. I've never had it before, but I was like really pushing in very hard, solid poo. And the weird thing is, at best pooing once a day. That's been strange. That's been strange for me. So yeah. So as I said, today I'm going in for a gastric sleeve. I've lost. I'm going now. I've lost 22 pound pre-op. Going for my operation today. I will do another video, providing obviously get back here. That's about it really. As I said, I thought I'd do some sort of like little video diary, because, you know, I know when I had a look on YouTube and things, diaries of whether I've done it right thing, wrong thing, is there pain, is there no pain. As I said, so far I'm quite happy. So my son's having it done. It's Tuesday today. He starts on the milk on Saturday, and we'll see how he goes. So I'll keep you updated on what he's doing as well. So I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, here I am in my high dependency unit. It's called HDU. I didn't know about that, which is what it is, of the ward for my gastric sleeve. I have spoke to my nurse Lynn, who is over there. I'm going to have to get a quick video. Oh man, take Lynn. Show Lynn. That's Lynn. That's Lynn over there. There she is. She's right.
You've got to ask my permission to do that.
She's writing. I don't know what she's writing. She's very awkward customer.
I wouldn't like it if I end up on YouTube, you know.
She's not. Lynn does not give permission to go on YouTube. So if this becomes viral, she wants 10% of any profits. Right. So as you can see, I've actually got a paper, whatever this thing is, gown on, name and things, and I've got these socks.
Surgical socks.
So, what are these for, Mandy?
To stop like thrombosis.
Thrombosis, which Lynn's just put on for me.
And
that's it. Thereabouts we go. And the anaesthetist has just been to see me. So I'll see you in 15 minutes. So I know it's now happening. I am quite looking forward to it. Weirdly enough, I don't know, other people might not be, but I am looking forward to it. And I think Dr. Ackroyd comes to see me in the next few minutes, I suppose, to say. I think I have to sign something in case something goes wrong. That's about it, really. So I will see you on my new video. May come in. We're away for 2 hours. The operation takes half an hour, but I've been told away 2 hours, this and the other. So it's now 1:30, so probably see you back here at 4 o'clock. My video diary of my gastric sleeve. You've seen my previous videos, just carry on. I expected to go into surgery, come out 2 hours later, feel as though there's nothing wrong with me, do a video and say hi and everything. That was not the case. Today is the 12th of February. So on the 11th of February when I had it done, when I thought I'd be able to speak to you that night, no I didn't. I was awake obviously and came back from the operation and just sat there, to be honest with you, feeling sick, feeling ill, not being able to speak. And I had quite a, got to say, I didn't really, it was more than I thought it was going to be. I had to have my blood pressure took every hour throughout the night. Then this morning, I had to have a catheter in as well, which was something I didn't know was not always needed, but I had a catheter. So this morning when I got up, they took away all the things what I'm watching you, the high dependency unit. Still got this in case something is needed, but other than that, I took out the catheter. I've now been to the toilet because it's now 6 o'clock on the 12th, so it's actually 26 hours since I came back from the operation. And as you can see, well, you can see these little, underneath each one of these, in fact, I'm not going to take one off, in fact I will try to take one off.
It's a bit loose, I think.
I'll take this off. So you can see I've got there's four little staples underneath each one. I'll put that back on just to protect them, I suppose. And there's 6 of them. This is the biggest one, which when it really hurts when I cough. So much so I have this little pad where you have to just pull. Well, I don't cough, it's like the pain. This one here though, I've got such pain all around here. It's all hurting, this is like swollen, and this feels bad. Anyway, but I've drunk my drinks what I needed to do. I've been up for a walk. I've even walked down to the restaurant with my wife, Mandy was videoing, to the restaurant where she had an omelette, and I thought, well, I'll have some consommé, which is, you probably know, a very thin, watery soup. And I have to say, it was absolutely beautiful. And I didn't think I'd be able to eat much. And I ate the whole bowl. So that was nice, but it did fill me up. Because obviously and it's like now I have a drink and water. I can tell it doesn't take much. I can feel the pressure. So yeah, I'm out of the operation. I'm out of emergency, the high dependency unit. I'm sat here. I just thought I'd better do a video because I didn't do one yesterday, so I'm doing one today. Hopefully, I presume I'm going home tomorrow, so I'll do another video direct tomorrow of what I'm feeling like, because I'm feeling okay, but I've just had a liquid paracetamol. Yeah, I'm okay. I've got to tell you, but no, my throat. I don't think that's got anything to do with the operation. I've always had a kind of rough throat, so I don't know, you probably noticed with other things. So yeah, I'll keep you informed tomorrow what's happening, how I feel. Saturday, the 15th of February at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2014. My video diary of my gastric sleeve that I've had. So today, it's Saturday. Well, I don't have it done Tuesday. I haven't done any video for the last couple of days because I've just felt a bit off. And when I stand up, when I'm laid back, not a problem. These things are. I've took the dressings off because I've had a shower. That's why they're off. I put them back on again. Just look nice to let me get to them. As you can see, these are the scars as they are. That one's 4 staples, 4, 3 and a 3. I thought it was this bottom one down here that's supposed to take your stomach out, which is a bigger one, and I think that is the one, but my missus reckons it's this one up here. Now this one up here, this one up here, can you see me, man? So you videoing me?
Looking at that first, showing them that, how it is.
It's still there, you zoom, so I'm showing Mandy how to use the video camera, zooming in and out. She likes to come right close and walk with the camera for some reason. Anyway, not to worry. So it's this one here what's been hurting me. And when I stand up, it seems like fills up here and it hurts. Now, if I stand up now for 30 seconds, I'm fine. But like, for if I want to shower, I get up, have a shower, and then fancy that it starts hurting. I can't bend, so this is causing me pain. And that has been the problem, I would say. If it wasn't for this one here, I'd be pretty much in no pain whatsoever. So that's caused me a bit of pain, so I'm on tramadol tablets, so I have them now for pain. Apart from that, food, I think I've already mentioned on the last one, but the good thing about food is the revelation, what I'm delighted about, is I'm loving food. I'm really enjoying food, and this is the thing, the biggest worry I had was, before this operation, I'm getting rid of the thing that I love most in life. And we're going to, it's gone, and it's not gone. I am still loving food. I'm still looking forward to eating it. I'm still excited about the thoughts of it. So this is great that I'm loving food. Of course, the actual wants and needs are totally different to what they were. And at the moment, I'm only, 5 days into my operation. Everything has to be blended. Everything has to be blended. It's like water. So for instance, this morning, for breakfast, I had an orange juice because I haven't been to. It's now 6 days since I've not been to the toilet for a number 2. That's worrying me a little bit because but supposedly it's normal. So this morning I had an orange juice, but half with water, half with orange juice. It wasn't too strong. For lunch today, I've actually had a Complan, one of these chocolate milkshake Complan to get protein in me, and I've had that for lunch. But there was quite a lot, quite a glassful there, and I was pretty full on that glassful. But what I have been eating the last couple of days, I'll tell you, I've like yesterday I had mashed potatoes with cheese, but again, my wife she didn't just make normal mash and cheese, then she's actually blended it, so it's absolutely, probably with milk in it, really soft. Same with wheat, it's blended. Everything, I had a pear last night for tea, I had a pear, but again blended. So everything I'm eating is absolutely like baby food, but it tastes fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. And I really am enjoying my food, and that's great. I'm thinking for future, because we're going on holiday in May. I can't wait now because I'm looking forward to going out for the meals. Of course, I'll know then what can and can't eat, I would imagine. But so far, all I'd say is no regrets on this operation, even though there's a bit of pain. I'm very pleased. Pleased I've got my taste buds back. Enjoying having a bit of time off work, because I do like normally working, and I'm really seeing it as I'm off work, a total shut off. Sat watching telly, I've got my computer here, so I'm enjoying that as well. Got to say that I did go in for the operation on Tuesday. I thought I'd be back to work on Friday. Today's Saturday, and I will be definitely having at least the next week off work. We've got a meet-up next Saturday, fireworks, so hopefully I'll be okay for that. We will see. I'll be definitely okay to see people and talk to people. Whether I don't think I'll be able to set any fireworks off, but I'll be able to do the filming or anything for it. But overall, I'm in quite a good mood, quite happy. Well, very good mood, happy. Overall, very pleased with the whole thing so far. Here I am, Saturday, 22nd of February. So it's 11 days now since I had my operation. I just thought I'd show you my stomach now. I've had my staples out, so you can see them now. The staples are out. I've still got a problem with this one here. As you can see, it's indented. This one, you know, I'm stood up now, as you can see. I can stand up for about 5 minutes. At about 3-4 minutes, I start getting pains. The pains here, goes round to my back, and it hurts. So when I get up in the morning, I'm able to have a shower. By the time I finish with a shower, I find warm water on it seems to be okay. By the time I finished having a shower, I'm hurt. I ain't got time to brush my teeth. I need to go and lay down. As soon as I lay down, pain goes, takes the pressure off, stand back up just like I am now. I can stand up for a few minutes. Apart from that, very happy. I've still got to say that I'm very happy about the whole thing. I'll sit down. See you again. Now, well, I'm actually now I've got weight today, so I'm going to do a little bit of video for you. I'm under 25 stone now, which is amazing. Really, I've already lost a couple of stones, you know, for the pre and everything. But I'm eating great. I'm really enjoying food, as I've mentioned. This morning I've had porridge, but again quite liquidy because I've had a curry this week, again blended. My missus blended it. I had an onion bhaji, blended. I had to put a little bit of milk in again, keeping things like a rice. But I'm not just having liquids, even though I'm supposed to have liquids for the first 2 weeks. I'm having food what's wet. You know, as I said, the curry I had the other night was chicken curry, so it was blended. Last night we had a stew. I've got to be honest with you, the first thing I've eaten, what didn't really get me, I wasn't really enjoying it, if you know what I mean. I had to put some relish in it. But otherwise, my favourite thing now is, and I'll be having one of these today for my lunch, is a boiled egg. I absolutely love a boiled egg. That seems to be my favourite thing now. And again, a single boiled egg seems to be about right amount to fill me up. I'm sure I could eat a little bit more, but one boiled egg seems to be perfect. And I seem to have roughly, I'm tending to be having 4 meals a day, again of that sort of size. Today, let's do yesterday rather. Yesterday I had Weetabix, which was not quite a full Weetabix. I had Weetabix with warm milk, like warm milk and water. Put some canderel in. Then for lunch yesterday I had, I think I had a fish, even though I'm not, blended fish, you know, and these blenders is not, I don't think blends as good as meat, to be honest with you, but I had fish. Then in the afternoon I had a Complan chocolate milkshake. Then last night, as I said, I had this stew. All in all, it was good, yeah, so all in all I'm quite happy. So again, I'm sat here now and I'm going to have to finish because I can feel this, you know, I can feel this pain now here. So call it a day now. So I'm going to have to go and have a. The pain goes as soon as I lay back. If I lay back on here now, pain's gone. Right, it's the 13th of March today. So it is as well. I had it on the 11th, but it's basically a month since I had my gastric sleeve done. As you know, because I've put this all onto one video the first month. Now I'm absolutely perfect. I've got to say that. You know, I think you've seen where my scars were. You can see they're pretty much healing now. Everything's fine. This was the one that was painful. Was giving me a hell of a lot of pain. I couldn't. It was. And then the afternoon I had a Complan chocolate milkshake. Then last night I had this stew. All in all, it was good, yeah. So all in all I'm quite happy. So again, I'm sat here now and I'm going to have to finish because I can feel this, you know, I can feel this pain now here. So call it a day now. So I'm going to have to go and have a. The pain goes as soon as I lay back. If I lay back on here now, pain's gone.
Right, it's the 13th of March today, so it is as
but that's fine now. Up until this last week, I've not been able to. I've still struggled bending, and when I dry my feet after a shower, I can feel it. But now I can actually say it's virtually gone. Now I've actually been picked some things up today, so everything's fantastic. I'm eating absolutely normal food now, and I have to say that I'm eating anything. I could even have a slice of pizza. I make sure I chew it, and everything I eat now, I can only eat, as I've the video I probably mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, eat about 20 to 25% of what I used to eat, and I now eat 4 times a day though, whereas before I used to have a big dinner, big tea. Obviously might have had a few snacks as well in between, like crisps in the afternoon and things, but what's happening now is I can eat exactly a quarter. I'm going to say a quarter. I think they said 20%. I would reckon I eat about a quarter of what I used to be able to eat. But the important thing is, I now eat 4 times a day. So if you can imagine that, and all in all now, I eat about half what I used to eat over the day. I've actually, for my dinner today, I've had some satay, and I had that quite early. I had it about 12 o'clock. I think now it's about 1:30. 10 minutes ago, I had a bag of McCoy's salt and vinegar crisps, full water, and that's basically how I am. I'm eating anything, feeling great. My son has also had this operation done, as I mentioned to you. He's 2 weeks. He had it done 2 weeks after me, so but he's been a lot better than me. Funnily enough, do you know, this one here was my sole. That's where they tie it up. James is the bottom one here, where they've tied his off. So he's still in pain, and you think you can do things, but then you go and pick something up, and it knocks you back a little bit. Also, I'm okay now because I was a bit sleepy in afternoons, wanted a little nap. I'm okay with that. I would say I'm back to 92% running normal. I'm still not 100. Well, in fact, I say 95%. I'm not still 100%. I'm not, but that's outweighed by, obviously, I am sorry, this week as well, I'm 24 stone 1. So as I said, I've lost 3 stone. This week I've lost £2, and I think that's going to be, the week before was £1. I think this is going to be the weight loss now, that I'm going to be losing a couple of pounds a week. As I said, I'm still eating everything, and I'm really pleased about that in my life. So, like last night, I had a chocolate pudding with ice cream. The whole thing of this was always, make sure you get your protein, I'm eating good, I'm eating healthy in the day, sort of like made meals, but my snack meal, like, for me, again, I don't do breakfast. I was doing, but I can't do the breakfast. So for me, I sort of like eat about 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and again at 10 o'clock. And then I tend to go to bed about 12. So that's my eating time. So that's when I like to eat. Still loving food. I had a Kentucky Fried Chicken last week on Saturday. I went there, I asked for 2 chicken drumsticks, because I got drumsticks that'll be the easiest, softest. I ate both, but I was very full. And I'm still having this thing of, what day is today? It's Thursday. For instance, on Monday I had some chicken, and it was so nice. I dipped in mayonnaise, lovely succulent chicken. But it was so nice I ate too much, which then, by the time I had a drink afterwards and things, and I was being a little bit sick of water and everything. So there is still that, you're overly full. So now I'm going for my first Chinese. I'm going out for a meal tonight, Chinese again. I'll eat quarter what I used to eat. Going for an Indian Saturday night. So basically, after a month of the operation, I'm on eating what I like, and it's fantastic. So really, really pleased. In fact, I'm gonna get my son James just to because why not? He's had the same operation. Just to have a quick chat with you as well.
Nigel's Hello, son. I'm James. I'm Nigel's son. I've had the gastric sleeve. It's great. I can't recommend it enough so far. What I've eaten is fantastic. Everything tastes great. Before I weighed 21.5 stone. I'm now down to just over 18 stone since the middle of last month. So it's, well, to begin with, it's quite ridiculous how quickly it falls off. If you look at my stomach, then you can see there's 6 incisions. That one's a bit concave. I mean, that's where the big incision was. That's where they took the stomach out. There were more staples, but I imagine my dad's already shown you. But yeah, I can't recommend it enough. What I've had so far, I've had no problems or anything like that. So yeah.